Do you feel like something inside you has been fading, but you don't know what it is? You're not alone. It happens to many men and they don't even realize it. The problem isn't what you do occasionally. The problem is those habits you repeat every day that, without noticing, are destroying your masculinity. Stick around till the end, because the last sign is the most silent yet lethal habit of all. Number 1, constantly seeking approval. If every decision you make depends on someone else's opinion, you're no longer a man. You're an emotional slave on a short leash. Do you struggle to move forward without applause? Do you need someone to say you're doing great to feel secure? Then you're not leading your life, you're begging for it. A real man doesn't live to be liked by everyone. He doesn't care about being the most loved, the funniest, or the most approved. He lives by his own rules, stands firm, and couldn't care less if that makes others uncomfortable. Want respect? Project it. Want recognition? Earn it in silence. But if you have to beg for attention, if you crave a like, if your ego depends on whether or not they replied to your message, you already lost. You've lost authority, presence, and masculine energy. Because the day you need permission to be yourself, that's the day you stopped being free. Number 2, avoiding conflict at all costs. Many men today walk on eggshells, afraid to bother, to annoy, to cause problems. They swallow everything, stay silent, bow their heads, thinking that's maturity. No, brother, that's not maturity. That's cowardice disguised as diplomacy. Avoiding conflict doesn't make you wiser, it makes you weaker. Because real life isn't about avoiding tension, it's about facing it with your balls in place. And if you can't speak up when needed, draw a clear line when they're stepping all over you, or defend what's yours with character, then you're not a solid man, you're a decorative prop with a all-good smile. Is it hard for you to say no? Do you prefer to endure rather than confront? Does the idea of someone being mad at you paralyze you? Guess what? Respect is not built with silence. It's built with courage. And if you can't fight for your ideas, your values, or your space, forget about leadership, respect, or influence. Because if you don't command respect, you don't belong in the conversation. Number 3, postponing important decisions. You know what most stuck men have in common? They're always thinking things through, always waiting for the perfect moment, always analyzing. Bullshit. You're procrastinating because you're scared shitless and you know it. Procrastination is the most elegant and socially acceptable way to give up without admitting it. It's like telling life, I'm waiting for you to solve my problem while I sit on my ass. You let businesses, opportunities, valuable women, and turning points slip away just because you didn't dare. And while you stay frozen, those with guts and decision are running right over you. You know how a man is destroyed, not by failure, not by mistakes, but by chronic indecision, by I'll do it tomorrow, by I'm not ready yet. Not ready, nobody is. But those who move forward decide anyway. Because if you don't decide, you end up obeying someone else's decisions. Indecision is the cancer of the modern man, and if you don't cut it now, it will rot you from the inside out. And when you wake up, it'll be too late. Number 4, consuming content that weakens you. Don't play dumb. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hours watching porn, dumb memes, pointless TikToks, other people's drama, influencers who add nothing, and fake Instagram lives that only make you feel worse. Then you wonder why you're dull, unmotivated, unfocused, and with no hunger for anything. You're poisoning yourself every day willingly. You think it doesn't affect you, that it's just killing time. Bullshit. Every minute you give that trash content, you're stealing fuel from your own goals. It drains you, numbs you, makes you passive, turns you into a spectator addicted to other people's lives while your own withers before your eyes. You know what's worse? You choose it. You pick up the phone, you scroll, you come back, and while you feed that habit, your mind weakens, your discipline fades, and your masculine energy burns out like a candle with no oxygen. Don't tell me you want to change if you keep consuming garbage, because what you see, hear, and repeat programs you. You choose. Feed the wolf that wants to move forward, or the parasite that wants you scratching your balls all day. But you can't keep both. One will kill the other, and you make that decision every single day. Number 5, neglecting your body. No, this isn't about having abs or looking like a fitness model. It's about something way simpler and way harsher. Self-respect. When you stuff yourself with junk, don't train, go to bed at random hours, and sleep like tomorrow doesn't matter, the message is clear. I don't give a shit about my body. And if you don't care about that, what could you possibly care about? Your body is your first territory. It's your basic tool to function, to move forward, to command presence. And when you neglect it, you're also neglecting your mindset, your energy, your self-esteem, and your response capacity. Think you can have a warrior mindset with a couch body? Impossible. Because your body is the most visible reflection of your discipline, whether you like it or not. Want confidence? Want presence? Want respect? Start by looking in the mirror without disgust, without excuses, and without hiding behind baggy clothes. Because when you physically let yourself go, people notice. And the worst part, you notice too, but you ignore it. I'm not saying get obsessed, I'm saying get responsible. Because if you can't control what goes into your mouth, how much you move, or how you sleep, then how the hell are you going to control anything bigger in your life? Number 6, talking too much, doing too little. This year for sure. Now I'm really going all in. I'm getting organized. I'm about to start just smoke. Just bullshit disguised as empty motivation. If all you do is talk about what you're going to do but never do shit, then shut up. Your words mean nothing. You know how many men stay in the lukewarm zone of life just because they don't have the balls to act? Millions. They spend their time dreaming, planning, talking, but when it's time to move their ass, they vanish. Then they complain, get frustrated, get depressed. Of course, if all you build are excuses, don't expect results. People no longer listen to your promises. Your family, your friends, the world, they don't believe what you say anymore. They're measuring you by what you do, period. Want respect? Do it. Want results? Move. And if you're not going to do it, stop repeating the same story over and over. Because talking without action turns you into a clown. And no one respects a clown who takes himself seriously. So do yourself a favor, deliver or shut up. And if you're not going to deliver, at least have the decency to stop selling smoke. Number 7, giving away your power in a relationship. This is the most silent poison, the one disguised as love, commitment, or being thoughtful. But it's not love. It's dependency. It's emotional emptiness with a bow. When you become a man who lives to please, who betrays himself just to not lose her, who swallows his thoughts to avoid arguments, who stops being himself to fit what she wants. You're no longer a man, you're an obedient decoration, a well-trained lapdog. And no, that's not nobility. That's fear of being alone. That's a lack of identity. That's losing your essence just to hold on to a relationship that's costing you your dignity. Does it hurt to say what you really think? Are you afraid she'll get mad if you set a boundary? Are you disconnecting from your passions, your friends, your decisions, just to make her happy? Then you're no longer in a relationship. You're in an emotional cage and you close the door yourself. The day you lose respect for yourself to gain someone else's acceptance, you stop being a free man. Because when you lower your own value, don't expect her or anyone to recognize it. You weren't born to live halfway or to become invisible in your own life. And if any of these signs hurt, it's because they're speaking directly to you. Do yourself a favor, start fixing it today. Subscribe if you want more raw, direct, and useful content. Because this isn't for everyone. It's only for those ready to stop being boys and start acting like men.